So I've got a mystery box from Yoyovillage and I thought I'd do an unboxing. This mystery box is $49.99 and it's supposed to be £100 worth of stuff. Obviously that stuff's yo-yo related in some way and it can be anything, and I've never had a mystery box before, so I am quite excited to see what is in this. So I thought I would do an unboxing and I thought I would share it with you. So you have to forgive the lighting and stuff. It's late at night and I thought I would just do this because I couldn't wait to see what was in here. So first things first, I did ask Luke whether he could just throw in some fat strings for me. I didn't mind which ones. I thought that could be a little bit of a mystery as well. He has thrown in 100 kitty fat. Okay, so I don't really use kitty fat strings, but I am open to suggestions. So I normally use Sochi or original throw strings, fat normally because they help with whips and stuff. But this is kitty. I am looking forward to trying these out. Luke assures me that they are as good, if not better. So let's see how these fare. But this is some kitty fat strings. Obviously that's extra than the $49.99. I just asked them because I really needed some new strings, so that's that. So the first yo-yo in here is a Duncan butterfly. So this is still fairly basic yo-yo, but it's still Duncan. It's really good, and to be fair, this is the sort of yo-yo that quite a lot of people get first and then they progress later on. So I've never had a Duncan butterfly, but I have had the Duncan butterfly XT, which is the sort of next one along really. So I am looking forward to seeing how that throws. It's always nice to have those sort of basic yo-yos because I quite like the fact that you can sort of just throw them in your bag, have a little bit of a throw around and what have you. So Duncan butterfly to start off. So the next one is a Duncan Imperial. So Duncan Imperial is a classic, world's #1, probably the most popular yo-yo that's ever been sold ever or something. But this is really cool. I've had them before. They are really sort of quite basic yo-yos, but still lots of fun for looping and that sort of thing. You still do a couple of tricks and things, and so they're pretty cool. So it's a classic yo-yo. What else can you say? Next up, I have a Yoyovillage case, and so this will hold 2 of your finest yo-yos, and it will keep them nice and safe. You can throw it in your bag, you don't have to worry. It's nice and hard, that sort of stuff. So that is a Yoyovillage yo-yo case, which is awesome. Now there's even more strings. I don't even know how many strings that is, but look how many yo-yo strings I've got there. Seriously, I will never need to buy yo-yo strings again. Next up, I have a yo-yo, and this is from Reykjavik Yo-Yo Company, I think it might be. It comes in a really cool little drawstring bag, and this is the puffin. Reykjavik Return Tops Puffin. If you can see that. Hopefully the lighting's not too rubbish, but look at that. That's really cool design on there. Bimetal yo-yo looks like. That is really cool. I haven't got any Reykjavik Return Tops yo-yos. Really cool bearing in there. That feels really nice. It's not very big, so that's quite a nice size. I've been drawn to the smaller yo-yos of late. So actually, like this Starlight, which you've probably seen in a number of my videos, is quite small. I don't have particularly big hands, so actually a smaller yo-yo is quite nice, but that's quite, look at that. I love the colours. I don't know if you can see it, it's sort of, the lighting's awful, but look at that, that is pretty cool. Comes in a drawstring bag. Always nice when you get a little bag, because it just feels more of a treat. Reykjavik Return Tops. That's wicked. Never had one of them before. Looking forward to throwing that. So you'll see that in a couple of my videos, I'm sure, very soon. Next up, some more strings. So these are candy wires. Yellow. Never used these before. I know they look like E-type. I don't know what E would stand. What do these stand for? I don't know. If you do know, let me know because I can't remember. But candy wires. Never used them before. We'll see what they're like. So I've got lots of strings here. So lastly in here, I don't know if you can see that, this is the creation by B grade Yoyos. Yoyo was tested and packaged by somebody. Premium B grade Yoyo. Let's see what's inside. Look at that. Comes in a little case. Is that a stand as well? Whoa. Okay. Look at that. Look at this. It's got a proper spike in the middle. That's going to do some damage to my fingers, I can tell. But look how awesome the colours are on that. Again, never had a yo-yo like this really. It's got really nice rims in there. But look at that spike. Very, very nice colours on that. I don't know if you can see it. I do apologise, but look at that. Look at that. That's really, oh, I can't wait to throw this. That's awesome. So I think that's the best one of the bunch, but I mean that Reykjavik one's pretty awesome too. So I mean, $49.99, bargain, because you're getting all of that stuff. Obviously take out the kitty strings because I asked for that as extra, so you just threw them in as well. So I really like the thought of a mystery box, because I think that you get yo-yos that you wouldn't necessarily buy yourself, and I definitely wouldn't have bought those two yo-yos. If we forget about the Duncan Imperial and the Duncan Butterfly, because obviously they're yo-yos that are a little bit more basic, but I really like the yo-yo case and I'll definitely use that. The Reykjavik and this one 100% will use, and I'm really looking forward to using them, but I wouldn't have bought them myself normally, so I think that's quite a nice thought. It's a bit like when someone buys you a yo-yo as a present. Obviously, you know, you can tell them which yo-yo to buy and that's lovely and everything, but it's quite nice to have a bit of a surprise because you might surprise yourself. It was actually Luke that suggested that I try the Starlight again. So I did use the Starlight at the UK national competition, just as a sort of play around to see what it was like, and I didn't really like it, if I'm being honest. However, he suggested that I go for it, and I did, and actually it's by far one of my favourite yo-yos I've ever used. Probably one of the more expensive ones, but I really like the fact that it's a bit smaller. I tried the Offset Outlier Plus, which I really like, but it's a really heavy yo-yo, and actually I don't think it suits my style of play quite so much. I like a bit more of a floaty yo-yo, something that's a little bit smaller, that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to trying these, because again, these might be my new favourite yo-yo, you just never know. That's it. So I definitely think I've got my money's worth. I really like the yo-yos that Luke at Yoyovillage has put in. I think he's still got some mystery boxes available. Worth noting, you can't use my discount code on these boxes because they are discounted already. So Robot 10 you can use on pretty much everything else, but you can't use them on the mystery boxes, which is understandable because there's quite a lot of value in them anyway. So you can't use that on there, but that's pretty much it. But thanks for watching. Sorry if the lighting's not very good, or you've got the reflection of my glasses and all that sort of stuff, but I thought it was definitely worth doing an unboxing, and I wanted to do it sooner rather than later, and because Christmas is coming up and all that sort of stuff. But if you have any questions or comments or whatever, if you've had mystery boxes from other places, hit me up in the comments and say which ones are worth having, because this has definitely opened my eyes a little bit in terms of mystery boxes and the quality that you can get. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, subscribing and all that sort of stuff. I'll try and do some more unboxings because they are quite good fun. It's always nice having new stuff. But if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. But thanks for watching. Take care.